Hey there, Nickelheads. Monticello here. It's Wednesday, February 7th, 2024. I'm here to bring you 5 news stories to help you make sense of things. And wow, we have a bunch of amazing and historic news to get to, so we're going to get right to it. First up, the Mayorkas impeachment. Yesterday, as I said, the House of Representatives held a vote to try to impeach the Secretary of Homeland Security. And stunningly, and I'm just going to say embarrassingly for House leadership, it failed. A handful of Republicans joined Democrats in voting against this impeachment, and so he has not been impeached. Now, House Republican leadership says they're going to try again, and hopefully they hope to convince the small number of Republican holdouts to change their votes. They also were missing some members due to illness, so they're hoping to try again to impeach him. So we're going to keep an eye on that very closely. Next, none of the above. Yesterday, the state of Nevada held a Republican primary that Donald Trump chose not to participate in, and so you had Nikki Haley, and then a few other people, and then an option that said none of the options. And most Republican voters in Nevada chose none of the available options. That is a huge embarrassment to Nikki Haley. Now, in her defense, she did not campaign there. She's staking everything on South Carolina in a couple weeks, but still pretty embarrassing. And now Donald Trump is participating in the Nevada caucus tomorrow, but Nikki Haley is not. And the reason that Nevada is having a primary and a caucus is related to something we're about to get to next. And that's the RNC chair. The current chairperson of the Republican National Committee, that's the national organization that is set up to try to elect Republican candidates. The chairwoman is stepping down, most likely at the urging of former President Trump. And, these 3 stories, the first 3, I think, to me, are a reflection of the transformation of the Republican Party. The Republican Party has been around for about 170 years or so, and what we're seeing over the last few years is a transformation from a party based on an ideology, a set of ideas, more to a party that is based really on Donald Trump. Now, we're not here to judge. We're nonpartisan here at the News Nickel, but this kind of fracture or transformation in the Republican Party has massive implications for American politics and government. And that's one of the reasons why Nevada held a primary and a caucus, disagreement within the Republican Party about where to go. Okay, the Trump eligibility trial. Tomorrow, the Supreme Court at 10 a.m. is hearing this massive case about if Trump is even eligible to be on the ballot based on his actions around January 6th. You can catch live audio on the Supreme Court's website. I'll be listening. Hopefully, you'll all be listening too. It's probably the most important case I can think of in my lifetime, with massive repercussions for everything. And lastly, the EPA, the Environmental Protection Agency, part of the government responsible for protecting the environment, is trying to establish a new rule to reduce the amount of particulate matter that can be polluted into the environment. It won't take effect for a few years, but this is really an equity issue because we know that typically poorer communities live closer to factories and stuff. So this is an effort by the government to have everybody be healthier, no matter who you are. All right, put today's News Nickel in your knowledge bank. You'll be good to go. Follow the news, dig deeper. There's a lot to know out there. I'll see you tomorrow.